How can I love somebody else if I can't love myself enough to know when it's time to let go?
Hello everybody, it's your girl Jennifer, and I wanted to do this quick video for you on a topic that I am personally dealing with. I actually was dealing with the better part of the day today. I actually woke up this morning just in a very, very bad mood. I don't really know where it came from because I went to bed feeling okay, but I just woke up with this real heavy energy on me, just negative feelings, just, in a snappy mood, was talking to people and just having a lot of short temperedness and that whole thing. And it's just totally opposite of my personality, and really wasn't sure where that was coming from. And so what I wanted to do was to share with you my own experience and talk to you about the topic of how to pull yourself out of a bad mood. Because, of course, this happens to all of us. It's not a situation where we are always happy all the time and we never go through anything or never are challenged. All of us have to deal with the same things. But some of us deal with things differently, and, how you choose to deal with those emotions at the time are going to impact your experiences and how long that negative feeling lasts. So I want to talk to you about how you can go ahead and pull yourself out of that. Now, one of the biggest things that I am a huge proponent of is personal development. I think most people really don't understand how much we are bombarded with negativity throughout our day. We're listening, we turn on the TV and we're listening to, places being bombed overseas, shootouts, people dying. We get in the car, they're talking about it on the radio. We get to, if we have a job, we get to the office and coworkers are talking about negative stuff. It's just a constant stream of, negativity that comes through our consciousness. So in our minds, we get so bombarded with all of these things that it just seeps into our subconscious. And if we are not consciously on a day-by-day basis taking the time to clear all that stuff out, then it's just going to take root in our being, so that it impacts how we relate to other people in the world, how we feel physically in our bodies. All that stuff is heavily impacted by what we are listening to and what we are experiencing on a day-by-day basis. And that's the reason why personal development is so important, why I'm such a huge proponent of it, and why I definitely feel that every person needs to integrate it into their everyday life and routine. So what I highly suggest is that you take some time, at least 30 minutes a day, to either read a personal development book or to listen to a personal development audio. And, what do I mean by that? Personal development, it could be, something by Anthony Robbins, something that is inspirational to you. Something that is feeding your brain with inspiration, not something that's, not like a romance novel or, something that's fiction, that's, just to take you away from the moment. We want to actually work on our psyche and making sure that we're developing ourselves to be a more positive person. So part of that is making sure that we're feeding our brain and our energy with things that are uplifting to our spirit and our subconscious. So what I did today, like I said, I was kind of, even though I know these principles, it took me a while before I actually put it into play. I mean, normally my normal routine is to get into meditation first thing in the morning. And because I was feeling so negative, I didn't want to even meditate. I didn't want to take that time to do that because I was just in such a heavy state. And so it took me a while. I didn't meditate. I started doing other stuff and just feeling worse and worse. And it wasn't until I actually picked up this book and started reading that things shifted for me. And the book is a book called by Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life. I actually just bought this book. It's brand new and I'm still going through it, so I haven't really been through it all the way. But if you're not familiar with Louise Hay, she is absolutely phenomenal. She is a legend in the personal development space and has some extremely great material on clearing the pathway, so that clearing our energy so that we can release disease and other ailments, because generally disease manifests in our body because of harboring a variety of negative emotions. So she kind of specializes in that. But the passage that I read that I want to share with you is right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and briefly share it with you. The only thing that we are ever dealing with is a thought, and a thought can be changed. No matter what the problem is, our experiences are just outer effects of inner thoughts. Even self-hatred is only hating a thought you have about yourself. You have a thought that says, I'm a bad person. This thought produces a feeling, and you buy into the feeling. However, if you don't have the thought, you won't have the feeling. And thoughts can be changed. Change the thought, and the feeling must go. This is only to show us where we get many of our beliefs. But let's not use this information as an excuse to stay stuck in our pain. The past has no power over us. It doesn't matter how long we have had a negative pattern. The point of power is in the present moment. What a wonderful thing to realize. We can begin to be free in this moment. And that really impacted me in a big way. And it's one thing to know these things, mentally, but it's another thing to read it, to listen to it, and to affirm it over and over and over again, because we are going to be challenged in our life. We're going to have obstacles that present themselves. And if you're not constantly putting in principles and putting in ideas that are designed to counteract those thoughts, then you're going to sink lower and lower into them. So after reading that, I did my own affirmations. I feel great. I have radiant energy. I'm having a fabulous day. And I started saying that to myself, and really, literally, before I knew it, I was feeling better. And then somebody called me, and I was laughing, and I was talking, and everything just shifted. So I know it really sounds so simple, and it really is. It's simple. It's not necessarily easy, but with practice, it becomes easier and easier and easier. So like I said, I highly recommend that you plug into some type of personal development program that you listen to, you read on a daily basis. It is so important to helping you to evolve, not only into a much more positive person, but in also helping you to step into your goals and your dreams and make sure that you're on task and on purpose for realizing what you're here to do. So that is all I have for today. I hope you have a phenomenal day. Remember to dream big, to love bigger. God bless, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.